Yo, 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 you already know who it is. Mr. OD Boy himself, Tyrone Blasting Game. And we're chilling at 7600 Melrose Ave at the Ethic Clothing Store. I was bored, so you know I had to call somebody to come kick it with me. And today, we got my guy, listen, my college buddy, Sean KIRK, aka Sean the Creator. What's up, bro?
What's going on with you, bro? How you
I
feeling,
appreciate
man?
you. I appreciate you, man.
Listen,
Thank you
man.
for coming to kick it with me, man.
Thanks for having me, man.
You already know. Listen, tell the people that don't know who you are, what you do, and who you are. You know what I'm saying? Where you came from and all that.
Okay, all right. My name is Sean KIRK from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I'm a celebrity stylist. I've been out here in Hollywood for 2 years now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I started off with the high-end fashion retail stuff, personal shopping for companies like Saks, Neiman's, Bergdorf, Barney's, and it just transitioned, brought me out here.
Okay. Listen, so like I told y'all, I know him from college, you know, Cheney University, the first HBCU.
Number one.
Just let y'all know that,
Number
man, because
one.
the HBCU was just celebrating like last week or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And I ain't seen nobody from Cheney on there, and I'm very upset. I just want to let y'all know that. But at Cheney, you know, we called you the sneaker pimp.
Right.
When did you first find your love for like sneakers?
I first found my love for sneakers probably like middle school, elementary school, middle school. You know, when I was a young boy, my parents really, you know, they ain't buy me all them expensive Jordans and all that, all the Iversons and everything. I couldn't really afford them. So once I started making my own bread, like freshman year of high school, I started selling CDs and all that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I started going crazy with the sneaks. Yeah, so before that, I would just study them through the East Bay magazines.
Yeah.
I just read them Jones and just learn about all the materials they use to make the shoes and all that. And my love came from there.
Oh, I was about to say, so like, because you saying all that, which is dope, like, what is your earliest sneaker memory, like, when you finally got that pair and you was like, oh, I'm the man, I ain't stopping now, like, oh, I get all of them. Do you remember that?
I do. It was the Reebok Answer 1. So it's Iverson's second sneaker.
Okay.
Yeah, it was Iverson's second sneaker. I remember it. I got them for Christmas, the black, white, and gold pair. And after that, it was on. I was like, look, man, I gotta find out how to get these Jones on the regular. You know what I mean?
For sure. Okay, so you say you grew up in Philly, you know what I mean? So did I, you know.
Right.
We had a lot of Philly people in here, by the way, man. Shout out to Philly, because we really doing our thing, man. Shout out to Philadelphia.
Listen, right now, from what I've seen being here in LA, like the future of entertainment is in good hands with Philadelphia. We got a lot of the right people from Philly out here doing their thing.
Yeah.
It's really dope to see.
Oh, yeah. Well, shout out to y'all. Whoever's out here doing y'all thing. You know, there's a lot of it, so definitely shout out to you guys. Shout out to you guys. But coming from Philadelphia, man, how much did that influence your like fashion abilities and like your fashion culture?
Man. Like it helped a lot because I was never into fashion ever until I got to college for real, you know. Growing up, you know, you couldn't put on no corny outfit going to Philadelphia public school, you know what I mean? niggas would grind your ass up. So it started there. It's like, damn, you know, you gotta come to school correct every day. You come outside, you gotta come, you know, you gotta show up wearing something that look, you know, presentable.
Right.
So just from that alone, I learned how to put things together. You know, like I ain't have all the big name brands and designer stuff growing up, but I knew how to put my outfits together so I looked decent.
Right.
I got to college a little bit. I started making more money doing the sneaker thing.
Yeah.
You know, flipping sneakers. I just started buying more stuff. And when I got into the retail side of things after college, I started working with women first. You know, because of my shoe experience and my sneaker experience, I would sell women's shoes.
Okay.
And through working with women, they always needed something extra with the shoe. An accessory, a bag, a dress, something.
Yeah.
So I just learned how to put them outfits together because it was all commission. So the more you sell, the more you make.
The more you make, exactly.
Yeah, so I'm like, if I could put these outfits together, I can double my sales, I'll double my check. Came from there.
Okay, definitely, man. Well, you kind of answered my next question, but I'm still going to try to say it in a different way.
Okay.
So, like you said, your earliest sneaker memory was when you was in middle school, and then you said you started the fashion in college. But what made you say, you know what, I'm gonna extend my design abilities or sneaker, you know, getting abilities and start going into the fashion and start playing with, like, you know, the clothes and stuff like that?
Yeah, like, you know, like I said, it just came from working with women on the retail side of things. Like I'm a reader. Ever since I was a kid, like anything that comes in front of my face, I read everything. You know, so I always been big on that. And that's how I learned all the different makes and models of the sneakers through East Bay and when the internet, we sound old as shit. You know?
When the internet
when the internet came out, I mean, using like in-style shoes,
For
Nike
sure.
Talk, doing all that. And I was just big on the creation and design aspect of sneakers, the architecture, engineering of sneakers. I just applied those same principles to fashion and just fell in love with it. You know, I found out what inspires designers to create these different mixed media garments or these dresses, or why they put the angles on the jacket like this, why they put the lines on the shoe like that. I just, you know, got into it and it just became my thing.
Wow, very, very, very detailed, man. Listen, if you want to study something and want to do something, like, be as detailed and study as much as possible, you know what I mean? You see what he did, you pretty much just came out of nowhere and just started doing it and became who you are because you had the knowledge.
Bro, out of nowhere.
You know what I'm saying?
Like I was telling you before we started, I went to school, went to Cheney University for radio and TV, broadcasting, with a minor in recreation management.
Right.
I mean, like that's what my background is, you know, with formal education. Like I got into fashion out of nowhere, it just happened.
Yeah.
And it just took off, man. Radio and TV, broadcasting, with a minor in recreation management.
Right.
I mean, like that's what my background is, you know, with formal education. Like I got into fashion out of nowhere, it just happened.
Yeah.
And it just took off, man.
Top 5 designers.
Top 5 designers.
Yes. Right now. Not ever, but right now. Like, who's your top 5 right now?
Right now, I'm a really big fan of Yoon Ambush and her brand Ambush. Like, I love what she's doing. The accessories, the clothing, everything. I like Hedi Slimane. You know, he was formerly head of Saint Laurent. He's now with Celine. You know, he be doing his thing. Like Hedi has this like a profile. It follows the same template and takes it everywhere he goes.
Oh wow!
But it works. You know,
it works every time, huh?
Yeah, it works every time. Tom Ford is one of my favorites. Getting into the high-end fashion thing. Once I started doing it big and I moved to New York, I got really big into men's suiting.
Okay.
You know, I had to wear suits for work. So I started learning everything about the construction of the garments and everything, different brands, different qualities. And Tom Ford is one of the best to ever do it. So definitely Tom Ford up there. Curbito, man. Pierre Morse.
Okay.
Kirby Jean Raymond from New York City. The black-owned brand, Pierre Morse, making crazy airways right now.
Super dope. I love these stuff too. I definitely love these stuff.
I love the creativity, the quality, the craftsmanship, everything about it, the message. I love everything about them right now. So shout out to Pierre Morse.
All right, definitely shout out to Pierre Morse. So now we're gonna ask you, what is your top 3 designers of all time?
All time?
Yeah.
Oh man. Not in no particular order, but first I'll probably say Karl Lagerfeld. It's because he came out and changed the game. Like, he literally turned Fendi into what it is today. He's single-handedly responsible for building Chanel up to the powerhouse brand that it is today. But definitely Karl Lagerfeld. All time, that's tough, bro. That's tough.
6.5 hours later.
Yves Saint Laurent.
Okay.
Definitely the legend. Like, just the way he started out with the brand and stayed true to that aesthetic all the way through until his passing was just amazing. You know, that's my favorite brand overall, Saint Laurent.
Okay.
I love Saint Laurent everything. Third, I might have to circle back to Kirby, man. Kirby Jean Raymond, man.
Okay.
I like what he's doing. It's a nice change of pace from my usual style, but it still works for me aesthetically. So I'll probably throw him in my top 3.
Okay, definitely, man. That's a major top 3 though, definitely.
Yeah, for sure, man.
So now tell us more about what you have going on. You have the Sean KIRK consulting agency.
SKFC, man.
Yeah, tell us more about that.
So when I was in New York a couple of years ago, I started my own fashion agency, consulting business. Through the high-end retail thing as a personal shopper, I just built up my client book gradually with high-profile celebrity clients, athletes, entertainers, and I started servicing their needs outside of the store. Any little thing they needed fashion-wise, I'll be there to take care of that for them. And I realized that my client book was so deep, I don't need a 9 to 5 no more. I ain't got to listen to these people. I ain't got to work on their schedule. I can make my own money, be on my own time, create my own schedule, be my own boss. So I started doing that in New York, and it took off. I started styling people for runway events, red carpet events, all kinds of award shows, public appearances. I started doing personal shopping. With the athletes, it's a little bit easier because, they on contract. They know they got this money coming in for sure over this period of time.
Right.
They just want everything new. So you go in there, you see all the new stuff when it first dropped. You build relationships with the boutiques. You start getting stuff put to the side. They hold it, give it to you early, stuff like that. And, my work was bringing me out of LA so often, I just had to make the move.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, so I came out here and, just never missed a beat, still rolling.
So, first of all, congratulations.
Thank you, appreciate it.
You know what I mean? Getting that type of clientele and that high profile type of clientele is not easy to everyone. You know what I'm saying? But you was able to do it and, make them street connections. So definitely congratulations to you, man. For someone that wants some consulting from you, how would they go about that?
They can reach me through my website, which is under construction right now, SeanTheCreator.com. You can email me directly at SeanTheCreator.com, or go to my Instagram, Sean the Creator, and just DM me there or click the email link.
Okay. All right. So listen, y'all want some consulting? Y'all see what he doing?
Come see me.
Come see him. Are you able to name some of these clients that you work for?
I can name a few.
Okay. Well, go ahead. Tell us.
So I work with Black China. That was my first celebrity client ever. So shout out to Black China. That's the only. Still to this day, we still cool. Probably 5 years in at this point.
Oh wow. Okay.
I worked French Montana a couple times on a couple tour dates with the Bad Boy Reunion tour.
Okay.
Yeah, I worked with Wadeen, the CEO of Rough Riders.
Okay.
Did some stuff with some of them guys on tour with the Rough Riders tour. Work with a couple names I can't mention just for privacy reasons.
That's cool.
Udonis Haslam was a big client of mine. Worked with Dwayne Wade from the Heat. Hassan Whiteside with the Blazers.
Okay.
Dame Lillard from the Blazers.
I like how Dame dressed too.
Yeah,
That's your work. Huh? It's like,
no. Dame,
not all of it.
Yeah, Dame pretty much dressed himself.
Okay.
Yeah, when he was in New York, he would come to New York. I would just get him the clothes. But some of these guys do dress themselves. He's one of them.
Right now, we have a question. Do you have a question? You have a question you want to ask, Sean?
He answered the question.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, my bad. I'm up here answering questions early, man.
You good. Yeah. All right. So, do you have any advice for anybody that's trying to want to start styling or start a clothing brand?
Yeah. So if you want to start styling, I would say if you can, try and get into one of those high-end retail locations. Like just working the retail side of things, it helps so much.
Okay.
Because you get to meet with the DSAs and brand ambassadors from these brands, and sometimes they come in and give you formal training on certain days, and you get to learn the background, the history of the company, and just really what makes these brands so valuable. Some of these brands, take it sky high on the price tag, but some of them are actually worth it. Some of the stuff that goes into it. So just learning that foundation and that background goes a long way. Work on your people skills. You got to be personable. You got to be likable, especially in this industry, because when you're working at this level, I'm not the only stylist in LA. It's a million stylists in LA. One wrong thing that I say or one wrong thing that I do can, end my career, and I can get replaced easily.
Right.
So pay attention to detail, be personable, be likable, and just attention to detail, man.
Okay.
Yeah, like a lot of times you're working with these people on a national stage, like you can afford no mistakes.
For sure.
Yeah, so the attention to detail goes a long way, bro.
For sure. Top 5 sneakers of all time.
Jordan 11, number 1, hands down.
Okay.
2, I've been on the fence about for a while now because of how the shoe kind of went out. It went out sad, but it's a Nike Foamposite.
Yeah.
I feel like the overall cultural impact of the shoe and just all the buzz it generated, how it changed the sneaker game, that makes it a top 5 shoe by default.
I would say you definitely had a lot of them Jones. I remember changing.
Bro.
You had all of them. You had like every Joe.
Bro, I probably had like about 65 pairs of Foamposites at one time, all different colors.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
You definitely had all of them Jones.
Jordan 3 is in my top 5. 4 is a sleeper. A lot of people don't really be on it, but the New Balance 992. Now I got put on that at Cheney with all my DC homies.
Y'all about to say DC definitely was heavy up Cheney.
Yeah, all my DC teammates had them. I tried a pair on, and it's like walking on a cloud. Yeah, that shoe was a game changer. 5, the Yeezy 1. Kanye's first Yeezy with Nike.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a game changer because it kind of really took the shoe game to the next level by incorporating that whole avant-garde, high-end fashion thing into an actual athletic sneaker, and with Nike. That was major. So it was my
Okay,
top 5.
definitely, man. Real quick, where do we see Sean Kirk in 5 years?
In 5 years, you're probably gonna see me on the TV network, and I'm gonna have a fashion series. It's already in the works.
Okay.
The way I have that constructed and set up now, I feel like that is the next arc of my career trajectory, and that's where I'm going to be. I feel like this next project I'm working on is going to really take me to a whole nother level in the fashion world.
Okay.
And that's probably going to be a long-term thing.
Hey, listen, well, we wish you the best.
Listen,
God bless
man,
on that, bro.
appreciate you,
Definitely.
man.
But we appreciate you coming out here, man. It was real quick. You came and kick it with me because I was bored. So,
Right,
I
right.
appreciate it, man. But tell everybody where they can find you at, follow your journey and all that.
Yeah, you can definitely check me out on Instagram, Sean the Creator, SEAN, the Creator, all one word, no underscore. For now, that's the best place to find me. I post on my story pretty much daily. All my fashion content I've been holding off on because it's going back on the website once it's finished the reconstruction. And other than that, we're just waiting for the world to open up. Once these award shows get back up and running, you're going to see me on the red carpet again. All the events, front row, all my clients, front row looking like money. And we back.
All right, man. Well, listen, any shout outs you want to give out to anybody real quick?
Yeah, shout out to my guy, Curtis Bryant from Philly. He's a writer, producer, director doing his thing. Got a couple films on Netflix.
Yeah, Kurt, my guy.
Yeah, Kurt doing his thing. That's my man. We talking about working on some things soon.
Okay.
My man Rob Nelson as well from Philly. He's doing a lot of artist management work. A lot of stuff with the music industry. We all got some things coming for y'all. We trying to figure out the logistics, how we gonna make it work. But soon come.
All right, man. Listen, man. We want to thank Sean the Creator, for coming here and coming to kick it with us, man. My shout outs, you already know. Shout out to all my subscribers, all the viewers, everybody that show us love, man. Shout out to the producer. She's not here today, but Venus and Dyer, the beautiful Venus and Dyer. So until next time, and I'm bored. OD boy, out.
OD gang on everything.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Sean KIRK, Stylist for the Stars. I'm here kicking it with Ty.